This video describes the reasons for which I am creating these proof of concept. I am using for exemplification the performance monitoring feature of the application to describe how this can be repurposed for SQL Server DBA monitoring checks. Every SQL Server DBA colleague and operation team is familiar with the morning checks, which is nothing else but a list of SQL instances for which we have failed or incomplete backups, failed or incomplete database consistency checks, failed or incomplete SQL Server agent jobs, and the list can continue. That list is the result of gathering the needed data from the remote servers and storing them in some tables in our central database for further processing. This morning check is delivered to DBAs via Outlook email and/or via IDSM tickets. The DBA needs to parse that list and start working on the instances and issues present in the mail. At any given time, this implementation doesn't provide insights to the DBA team leader or to DBA colleagues, which is why each SQL Server DBA team, by leveraging DIMS source code, can create their own solution for monitoring checks. They can replace the queries on the left side that retrieve performance monitoring with the queries retrieving failed backups, and so on. They can replace the two charts to display instances with the highest number of issues. They can replace the grid at the bottom of the page with something similar, but we replace CPU, disk, memory with backups, failed, missed, and so on, and in addition, we can add an assign button next to each instance. This assign button, when pressed, will check back in the database if the instance issues were already assigned by a different user, and if yes, then it will display that colleague name. So, with some modifications and some replacing queries and other hard-coded things, SQL DBA team can have an overview of morning checks in progress, who is assigned to them, can see historically which instances experience the most issues and which type of issues. Everything will be at the fingerprint of the DBA team without the need of additional reporting services, ITSM, or any other tool. Once the DBA assigned himself the instance with the issues, he can leverage the scripts available to retrieve the logs for that instance, the logs for the SQL Server agent, the change to start the job again, or perform any other activity.